Talanton's the Greek word for talents, from the parable of the talents. Our mission statement defines our why. We seek to honor God by helping people lift themselves out of poverty using impact investing in Christ's name.
So at Talanton, we invest in values-aligned, growth stage companies with significant job creation potential in Sub-Saharan Africa. That's the impact we target and the impact we measure. So every investor will have their own circumstances, their own financial targets and other motivations in investment decisions. At Talanton, we're really pleased to be able to offer multiple options which will fit into any set of investor goals and give them confidence that whatever they choose to do, their capital is going straight to work transforming lives in Sub-Saharan Africa. What excites me most is the idea that we really could see change in our lifetime.
Our mission is to help people lift themselves out of poverty. We've found that the secret to that is all about good jobs.
So at Talanton, we define a good job as a predictable, dignified, and generative source of work and income that enables human flourishing. Predictable means stability. So you can count on that work and that paycheck. Dignified means respect. You're treated as a human being with value in your work. And generative means that the job creates tangible good and value, not just for the worker, but for the companies, the communities, the families that we serve.
So firstly, what is diligence? People often ask this question because there's a very important difference between investing in a company based on what you're told by a company. So you'll talk to a portfolio company and they'll tell you, we have 500 people who are working for us, or those people all get paid good money, or we're making really good profit. When we look at the financials, we'll get them to give us their audited accounts, and we'll get them to give them management accounts, and we'll build our own models to prove what they're doing. And the idea behind due diligence, as the name suggests, is being diligent to prove to yourself, to ourselves, for the benefit of our investors, that the things we believe about the company are actually really happening.
We work extensively with leaders for years. It's a life-on-life opportunity for at least 5 years. And during that time, there's ups and downs. Particularly when there's downs, it's an opportunity to pray with, encourage, bless, bring outside help in. We have a mentoring partnership. We have C12 that we helped launch.
It becomes a holistic effort, not just a capital investment. And that we've heard over and over many funds are not doing. Many funds just bring capital and hope for the best and wish everybody well. But Talanton stays engaged, whether it's also even sometimes taking a board seat, and also just stays engaged if the business owners want, in prayer with those business owners. And many have of the investees themselves have said the quality of our engagement and our involvement as Talanton comes alongside is completely different than other investment funds.
Spiritual integration is perhaps the most important and distinctive thing for Talanton. And I love the verse in 1 Peter 3:15, which is basically always be prepared to give a reason for the hope that is in you, and do it winsomely. So, being always prepared means that when those moments arise, particularly with leaders that you interact with, we need to be ready to share an encouraging word, to share our faith. And what I love about Talanton is that's what we do.
You know, if the fund is about investing for job creation, then when it's time to add to our own team, we want to be doing that in East Africa. We're a team with personnel across 4 different continents. When one set of colleagues is heading to bed for the evening, it's time for them to spend time with family. Another group in Nairobi is just getting up to pick up the baton and to continue. And across the time zones and the continents that we're based in, we get through much more work than I ever saw in my time in financial advisory in London. And of course, the other benefit which everyone recognizes is the power of local knowledge.
We have people who are able to source transactions much more readily and effectively than we could ever hope to do remotely. We're able to do that due diligence process in a very effective, speedy way, because this team can get in and out of the companies we work with really quickly. And we can look after the companies after we've done the investment. They have very regular touch points, they meet each other in person. There's just a whole range of things that brings to the table that we couldn't possibly hope to do remotely. You know, we've exited several companies and they're still going, and they're still, you know, they're not dependent on us, they're dependent on a great business that they've put in place. And I'm just excited about the opportunity to scale that. Our target is tenfold, so 1 million jobs by 2030.
In practical terms, that means that 1 million people will have opportunities for jobs, opportunities for 1 million people to have hope in their lives, 1 million communities that get lifted up, and 1 million families that have better tomorrows.
That's just, who can say that's not exciting? That's awesome.